Hey you guys, hello, how goes it? It is 11:24 p.m. And I just got back a little while ago from doing the podcast at the John Lovitz Comedy Club. We were there on Wednesday instead of Thursday of this week, and it was fun, and I'll tell you about it. However, I have to tell you that last night when I recorded the post-show vlog, there I was just flapping my gums and being all charming. At least that's what I'm saying now. Really, I was being inarticulate and self-pitying, I would say. But anyway, in the midst of something involving the word fuck, I looked and all I saw on screen was just this. Just me frozen like a statue. As opposed to frozen like, oh my goodness. In the course of saying this, I remembered a joke that I made. So I mentioned that I did that, I recorded that thing for E the other day. And I just remembered a joke I made. And I'm not going to share it with you, but inside I'm cringing. It involved like acting something, like making a joke and then acting something out. Sort of a little tag out of the joke. And either it was funny, in which case it's okay, or it wasn't funny at all, in which case I want to throw myself against a large object. Anyway, as I was saying though, the stupid video cut me off. So then I'm like, fine, I'll re-record it. So then I re-recorded it, and of course, re-recording involved me having to explain that I got cut off, and then that one got cut off, and then I can't speak apparently. And then I had to record another one, and eventually it was like, you guys, I keep getting cut off, so I'm not going to say anything, but... And then I just was too lazy to edit anything, so I ended up not posting it. So I have a lot of bits of last night's vlog, and I even went pretty in-depth about my thoughts on marriage and on having kids and love and life and death, but you'll never hear it now. Actually, that's not true. It'll come out in other ways. Anyway, the show tonight was fun. We started with me in the audience because we did some audience Q&A. If you enjoyed it, I want you to know that it was my idea. If you didn't, I had nothing to do with it. But starting in the audience was a little weird because I got an email from my parents who were watching the Ustream at home that said, "Are you okay?" And then shortly after, there was another one saying, "Oh, wait, we just heard Adam say you're in the audience. Never mind." So they thought there was something wrong and that I wasn't there. And that's kind of sad. And what else? Oh, I had a book excerpt ready to read tonight when I was actually... sometimes I am not that excited about them because I feel like I don't know if this is going to go over that well, but tonight I was actually feeling pretty confident about the one I was going to read tonight, but then we forgot to tell Adam that I had it ready, so I didn't read it. And of course I actually could have just mentioned it on stage, but I didn't. Also, I've been listening to the Grateful Dead again, and I hadn't been listening to them since college, probably. And I think what happened is Touch of Grey was playing in the studio, and I said to Dawson, "Why are we listening to Grateful Dead?" And then, or maybe it wasn't Dawson. I think it was, though. And I think he said something like, "Take a guess." And then I said Lynch. He's a Fish fan as well. So maybe it's Mike Lynch's influence that has me listening to Grateful Dead again. But then I was thinking there's probably a funny tweet in there about the fact that, well, there's all sorts of funny tweets that I didn't make. But I was just trying to think of like something about, listening to Grateful Dead, getting my anger out. Or I was thinking any coincidence that I'm working with Adam Carolla now, but then listening to Grateful Dead as sort of a like to balance out the anger. I gave him a fair amount of crap on the podcast tonight about being stoned. I don't think he really was stoned, but the last couple nights I've been a little slow on the uptake on a couple of really obvious things. But tonight, I feel like he was a little bit like, you'll hear when you listen. But there were a couple moments where I was like, how high are you? But he wasn't high, as far as I know. I hope I still have my job next week. Okay. This was rambling, and oh great, this little thing that is part of this dress is sticking out. Here, I'll show it to you. It's this string. It's my dress string. It's not the bra strap. This is my bra strap. Here's some gratuitous bra strap. There's that. But this is just a string that's attached to the dress to put it on the hanger, I guess. Hey, you guys. Okay. What else do I need to tell you? I feel like there's stuff. Oh, well. Oh, an update about Tournament of Rosen on the podcast that you'll hear tomorrow as well. So, okay, that's it. I love you guys. Have a good night. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.